I have
Hey, mate.
absolutely no clue how anyone can practice for more than 10 hours a day. Damn, mod fucking sucks.
I know, right? No dedication.
Yeah.
My wrists ache, my eyes hurt, my subconscious won't consider anything but unit compositions and attack timings. And I can't get Bolt's stupid smirk out of my head.
That's a good thing. Like, you want that, like, face to be at the front of your mind so you can think about just punching him repeatedly until he has no teeth left.
Wow, rip.
If you lose, you can just punch him your way to victory.
Exactly.
Still. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think of,
Like, in the grand scheme of things, beating someone unconscious in an alley is kind of equivalent to beating him in StarCraft.
this is just making me think of that fucking MMA thread.
God damn, that's a good thread. Alright, keep going, moving on,
Worse
moving on.
still, with Jet forcing Stunt to play standard, our practice wasn't productive at all.
Oh.
She's happy with me when she left to meet with the producers at the VSL studio. But after so many games, it becomes impossible for me to focus. What else are we supposed to do? Reva doesn't seem like she's in practice for any race but Terran. Do I even have a chance against Bolt? Did I ever in the first place?
Well, you
Maybe
did
if you
before
hadn't thrown
threw
away all those
his
replays.
replays.
Dude, how does anyone macro? It's boring, exhausting, and makes you consider zillion variables. Economy management is so stupid.
You just described what StarCraft is supposed to be, minus the boring part.
Oh no, I think it's pretty boring. I don't like it. I'm at my best when I can focus microing. Who says I should have to play a game past the 10-minute mark?
We can make StarCraft more exciting.
No! No! I'll play your stupid game.
This got dark at some point. This got very
No,
dark.
as long as you're okay with an awful win rate.
I don't like what win rate means in this sentence.
With practice done for the day, I agreed to join Excel and Stunt for dinner while Jet deals with logistics and setup for the match.
Man,
I'm
not gonna
led
get
down
any
a
lines.
smoky side street
Oh no.
where greasy and fragrant smells mingle. My experience with street food so far hasn't been great, but I trust the judgment of Stunt and Excel.
Those are the last people you should trust.
Yeah, no, it's like, why?
Row after row of stalls are thick with customers clamoring for a hot meal.
At least she's not
The three
eating
of
from a
us browse the
convenience
various
store
offerings
again.
before Stunt insists on one in particular.
Dude, like, the convenience store is great. Every time we go there, we get to, like, meet up with the, fucking
No,
best
no,
dude
no.
ever.
Beat, understand. I'm not besmirching the convenience store owner.
That guy
But if
kicks
you are
ass.
living in like a capital city of a foreign country and not eating the interesting food there, you're an enormous jackass.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
Or a pro gamer.
Or a pro gamer.
Do you like been to Antioch? Yeah.
I think it's a coin flip as to whether that's actually the correct pronunciation.
It's almost assuredly not.
In date talk, maybe?
Peanut
Oh, sure, yep, whatever's fine.
You don't even know what it is.
The single cook manning the stall cleaves through customer orders faster than I think possible.
Oh, man, how's his
It's-
actions per minute? Why have we hired that guy?
we should recruit that fucker. It isn't long before we're walking away from the stall, paper wrap pancake in hand. We settle for a seat in the curb, far enough away from the foot traffic to avoid being trampled.
Reva's going to run into trouble with Jet if she doesn't show at Golden Zone Fire again this week.
Or show up to this call.
Yeah. Yeah.
She can only help Mock so much. Besides, it's not like she can skip out on practice at the team house.
Have you ever even been inside a team house Stunt?
I don't like where this is going.
The Protoss forces down his food with a thump to the chest.
Like, why do they call him a
No,
Protoss? Why don't they call him a boy? Because that's what he is. He's a boy.
Yeah,
Because he's
it's
the
like no
only
one
Protoss
else gets
player.
that. Jet isn't the Zerg. Reva isn't the Terran.
I feel like Jet should be the Zerg.
I guess.
Yeah, but
Zerg Rush,
No, but I've
motherfucker.
seen pictures. I've seen all of your pictures.
it's an informal setting. It isn't hard to sleep in or slack off, but the type of people that do that usually don't become pro gamers, or at the least don't last as long as one.
We still don't have any subs. Isn't that going to be a problem? Oh no.
You're
realized what you're
the
gonna go for.
sub. But let's worry about one thing at a time. There won't be much need for subs if we don't do our best this week.
I don't
Still.
want to learn about this.
The team is tiny. 5 people, including management. Jet wasn't kidding when she said she wanted a lean team.
Lean
The sudden thought of a team Goshi won? Alright. It's almost enough to make me smile.
Yo, Excel, what did you do with all of your prize money from Brood War?
That's kind of a personal question, isn't it?
Isn't it obvious you spent it on a van?
Yeah.
I don't mind answering. Spent about half of it on general living expenses and stuff for my family. The rest I've got saved.
General
I'm sure
living
you bought a lot of
expenses being
Stuff. Lame.
the bed in the back of the van.
Yeah. This is Hack
What's the
Van.
point of winnings if you don't spend them?
I've earned 40 million won or so, not counting salary. That may sound like a lot, but it's easy to go through if you aren't responsible.
That's about
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
$33,000.
Yeah, no, that's really easy to go through.
Yeah.
$30,000. Holy shit. He's
Yeah,
broke.
it's, given how long he's been doing this, I'm kind of surprised he isn't just living well below the poverty line.
Well, maybe
Probably
his
is.
salary's high.
I can't imagine that being
No.
the case.
No. StarCraft.
That-
There's no money in StarCraft.
Depth to the sense Excel is trying. Well, I mean, like, actually, I think the top guys were making like 6 figures, but if you're not the top guys, you're pretty.
Yeah,
Well, top
Well,
guys
it's
are
like
making 6
regular
figures, but
athlete
remember that
stuff.
also the point of Excel is also that he's been around forever. So the prize money probably wasn't as good when he was at
Yeah,
the
like
top.
Excel's in his 80s or something.
Excel is secretly Mr. Yawn's son.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Depth to the sense Excel is trying to talk into him. Stunt stares off into space with stars in his eyes.
I won the VSL Grand Final. I'd buy a car, a house, a new PC, a restraining order.
He continues, rattling off a list of a dozen superfluous objects in a way that only someone who has
You
lived
think a restraining order is superfluous?
Yes.
lived without worrying about paying rent
Definitely.
can. Excel and I both take the chance to eat without interruption.
Jet still got that 100 million won from the first VSL championship, yeah?
That plus some, probably. Why?
No wonder she can keep you away. I wonder if I can convince her to trick out the team house, though.
Feel free to ask. Just make sure I'm there.
Why would I want you involved? What about you, Mock? What would you do with your winnings?
Oh, I don't know. Save it or something?
What are your living expenses? God, chicks on our team are all boring.
Don't forget all the time you spend climbing StarCraft's ladder, someone else spends climbing the corporate ladder. If you're only in esports for the money, just get a real job.
I love that,
Thank
like,
you,
the guy
Robert,
who's
for
been in
loving the
StarCraft
game.
long enough is the most cognizant to the fact that this is not a real job.
No big deal. After I make it big in the next Protoss Bonjour, I'll just get a job as the coach of a team or a team owner. I've got it all planned out.
Spoken
Stunt
with
wants to be the next
life
Excel.
Spoken
There's
with
no
the life
convincing
experience of a
stunt at this
I will be the
14-year-old.
one to strike terror, not the one to feel it.
Not that I can blame him. I wasn't any more responsible when I was his age. Or current age.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we've turned this terrifying, like, stunt Excel dynamic into a weird cycle of abuse.
No, we've
The
definitely done that. We're that's absolutely where we are.
It's canon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is canon. This game is
cycle of
canon.
With a final bite, what's left of my Bindate whatever.
I'm gonna
It's
go
a
look
little
this
more
up.
than grease on a napkin. I'm joined by my teammates when I move to toss away the trash.
Heading home, Ma?
Get the hell away from me.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
gonna ladder for a bit and, maybe not be in your van.
Gotcha. I'll be at the cafe by 10. Don't be late.
Not like we have anything better to do.
Any day now, Caliscrub, any day now.
I stare at my cell phone. The light
What?
coming.
What? You skipped one, dude.
What?
What?
No.
No, we didn't.